Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. And in this one, we've got a Thornbridge beer and we have an ice cream porter from them. And it is their salted caramel Lucaria. Super smashing great. I hope I pronounced that right. Clocking in at 4.5% ABV. It's their salted caramel Lucaria is our luxurious ice cream porter, which boasts a rich, creamy body and a sweet, salty, roasted malt character to keep it incredibly well balanced. It's got Goldings in this. It's not given over. I don't think it's saying exactly what malts are being used. It's just saying it's got Goldings in, which is a bit annoying. It's got a load of spill there, which is. So there you go. It's an ice cream porter. Contains lactose, boys and girls. So anybody out there lactose intolerant, this isn't the beer for you. If you know what I mean. So let's see what this one's all about. Oh, smells really, really nice. It smells of ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. What you used to get school dinners. Cast your mind back to when you were about that high, primary school dinners, and you used to go and queue up like you do, and there used to be the tray of knives, forks, spoons, and there's always an idiot. Every class had its idiot, didn't it? Who can pick their nose and stick a bogey on one of them on the forks or the knives, and you go and get your spattered spam like you do. And you go along and, big burly dinner lady saying, oh, you need to be fattened up and all this malarkey. Got like boiled spuds, put them on. And you go along to the dessert tray. And of course, sometimes you get chocolate cake with chocolate ice cream. And that is what that smells like. Chocolate cake and chocolate ice cream. 2 scoops, 1 great big cake. Take it down a plastic plate. Sit down, munch it all up and everything. And if you left anything behind, boys and girls, there was this great ugly bucket in the corner just before you went back out into the playground. And you used to kind of get hold of it and scrape it into the bucket, and you look into it and it just looks like someone's been hurt. About 10 people have held their guts up in it. That's what it reminds me of anyway. Let's pour it in. Yeah, it does. It's a beautiful aroma, actually, I have to say. It's a really nice aroma. It just reminded me of that chocolate cake and chocolate ice cream. And I have to say, it looks lovely. That looks lovely. Off-white head, compacted head. Jet black, like you do. Jet black, compacted head. You can't see through that. And still that beautiful chocolate ice cream note coming through. Then you're getting a swathe of caramel as well with it. Really nice shortbread. It smells wonderful. I'm going in. Cheers, everybody. Going again. Do I get an essence of ice cream and caramel in the taste? I do, but for me, the aroma promised so much more in this beer. It's 4.5%. I'm just wondering whether or not this beer needs to be stronger. The aroma was spot on. What I'm getting now, you're getting the impression of caramel and the impression of ice cream. In contrast to the aroma, but the aroma was really full on. So you could say sometimes, you could smell something and you think to yourself, God, this is going to be beautiful. But then you start to eat it, then it starts to be a little bit not as good as what you smell. And that's why I'm disappointed, because it promised so much, but it's delivering, for me, it's not delivering for me. It's frustrating, this one. I honestly think it's too thin of a beer. It's 4.5%. It's too thin. I think if this beer was stronger, and I made it stronger, the taste might. Yeah, I honestly think that the beer would taste better, 6 to 7% in the tall boy. But as it is, the smell of it's divine. It really is. The taste, you get the impression of ice cream. There's a bitterness on it, which you would say, which is kind of like stock bog standard of what you'd expect from a porter. I was expecting swirling caramel. I'm not getting swirling caramel in this either. It's very plain for me. So, in essence, this could be a lot better. This beer could be a hell of a lot better. I think they've gone, not full throttle on it for me. It's just a little bit disappointing. So, boys and girls, do I recommend this one? I suppose the only way for you to find out if you like it is to try it. But for me, it could be a lot better tasting beer if it was stronger, maybe. A bit more body to the beer. It's a little bit too thin. Boys and girls, Thornbridge, sort of caramel Lucaria. Give it a whirl. Tell me what you think about this. I could be wrong, but I'm just being honest. Thank you very much for watching this one. As ever, you all stars. See all of you, every one of you, on my next one. Cheers.